All right, Hood News peeps, we're about to hear more about the police officer involved shooting outside Oak Ridge Liquor. We're right here off of 45 and Robertson. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. We're about to go live, folks. Here we are.
Okay, is everybody ready? Everybody here okay? White balance, good? Good? Waiting on one more back there. You good? Okay. Good evening, I'm Lieutenant Spencer with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Today, members of the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Homicide Violent Crime, along with the Texas Rangers and the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office are investigating a multi-agency officer-involved shooting here in Oak Ridge, Texas. The circumstances of the officer-involved shooting are currently under investigation, but what I can tell you is the suspect is deceased and no officers have been injured. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Houston Police Chief Fenner, whose agency was directly involved in this investigation. Chief Fenner?
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. So as he just stated, and I want to thank our partnership, our partners. As he just stated, the suspect is deceased. No officers are injured. So this suspect, we believe, was involved in multiple multiple robberies in at least 2 counties, possibly 3 counties. So about 6 p.m. this evening, officers from our North Belt Crime Suppression Team and other task force members began to surveil the suspect. He went to several locations, casing different locations. When he got to this liquor store here, it's 26800 block of North Freeway, liquor store right behind us, so approximately about 8:09 p.m. He entered the store. Officers observed him robbing the clerks inside at gunpoint. As he came out, they engaged him, tried to get him stopped. He was in his vehicle. He somehow got out of the vehicle, ran along the sidewalk. Officers were giving him commands. They saw the gun, dropped the gun. He ran behind the strip center along the bayou, went down into the bayou. Went down into the bayou. At some point, officers feared for their lives. They engaged and shot. As far as HPD, we have 1 sergeant, 6 years of service. The discharge, 1 officer, 7 years of service, and then 2 officers, 6 years of service. Again, they're assigned to North Belt, the Crime Suppression Unit. Understanding DPS is going to speak later. They had 1 deputy that shot. 1 Harris County deputy that shot, and then 1 DPS trooper that shot. As far as the investigations, the Oak Ridge Police Department is chief standing here. Thank you for being here. They're going to conduct the robbery of the store, the investigation. Montgomery County Sheriff Department and also the Texas Rangers will be involved, and they'll speak here. But the HPD IED is going to conduct the administrative side. All of the officers will be put on administrative duty pending the investigation. And again, I just want to thank all of our agencies. These criminals and suspects they don't have any respect for county lines. And we will partner up with different agencies to make sure we make our city safe. And I always say, pray for everybody involved. It's tough on the officers, and this suspect has a family, so we pray for the family. We don't never know what motivates people to do wrong. But I just want to say thanks again to our officers with all of the agencies who are serving every day, keeping everybody safe. Thank you.
Chief Diaz.
Good evening. I'm Assistant Chief Tommy Diaz with the Harris County Sheriff's Office. I'd like to also express our sentiments to in this particular situation. A life was lost, I am thankful for our partners. We were working together to help stop this series of robberies with both the partners from the Houston Police Department and the Texas Department of Public Safety. We often work together and try to bring peace to the streets. And just unfortunate that this is the way it ended today. We did have one deputy that discharged his firearm. He's an 8-year veteran of the Harris County Sheriff's Office assigned to the Violent Crime Unit. Once again, thanks to Montgomery County here for conducting the investigation, and to Oak Ridge also for conducting the robbery investigation. So thank y'all very much.
Good evening. Sergeant Eric E.I.K. Burse, B-U-R-S-E, Texas Department of Public Safety. We did have one special agent with our Criminal Investigation Division with the investigative team that was surveying the suspect when this incident occurred. When we have an officer-involved shooting, it is policy for our Texas Rangers to investigate. We're also going to investigate the part of the investigation with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, HPD, Harris County SO, and get that turned into the District Attorney's Office for review. That's it. Thank you.
Now we'll hear from District Attorney Brett Ligon.
So my name is Brett Ligon, and I'm the District Attorney here in Montgomery County. Anytime there's an officer-involved shooting, we're going to take it before a grand jury. An officer can only use deadly force on one of two occasions: if the officer feels threatened himself, or if the officer feels like deadly force is necessary to defend a third person. Now, this is Montgomery County, probably the safest community in the entire state of Texas. So let's don't get too complex here. Something very simple happened. A bad guy came into our community and robbed one of our businesses. Chief Libby is going to do a great job on behalf of the city of Oak Ridge, the Houston Police Department, the Department of Public Safety, as well as Harris County Sheriff's Department, when they perceived the threat after the robbery had occurred. Actually, it's an aggravated robbery. The video is very clear. The evidence is very clear. The suspect goes in there, brandishes a weapon, commits an aggravated robbery. Takes an innocent business owner, scares him to death. Then after officers have told him to surrender, the investigation is pretty much done at this point. So let's don't make this into something that it's not. I will still present it to a grand jury here in Montgomery County, but it's very clear. The suspect was given several opportunities to stop. The suspect was given several opportunities to drop his weapon. The suspect continues on and imperils not only the deputies, not only the troopers, not only the officers, but imperils every single citizen here in Montgomery County that was enjoying a night out. When the suspect gets around a corner, he brandishes the weapon. The officers, fearing for their safety, discharge their weapons. The suspect dies here in Montgomery County. So let's don't make this complex. All the officers have jurisdiction around the state of Texas for any felony offense. So once again, my appreciation for any agency that wants to come here into Montgomery County. We are going to investigate it. You have to make sure that you can justify the use of deadly force to take a life in any community. And Montgomery County is no different. What the difference is, we're not going to act like something special happened here. It's all captured on video. It will be presented to a grand jury here in Montgomery County, but my thanks go out to the men and women of law enforcement in this community. There's a sign at the south part of the county that's very clear. Once you enter into Montgomery County, it is a whole nother world. The safety of the community is paramount in Montgomery County. I want to thank Chief Libby. I want to thank Chief Fenner. I want to thank Sheriff Gonzalez. I want to thank Sheriff Henderson. And also want to thank the Texas Department of Public Safety. So that concludes my statement.
Any questions y'all have?
Yes, as far as the age of the suspect, do you guys have an approximate?
Yeah, approximately a black male, age between 30 and 40. That's what we have. Okay.
And I know that you guys said he committed several armed robberies in several counties. We're talking Harris County, Montgomery. What kind of?
We know Harris, Fort Bend, and Harris County, and possibly some, but that's still part of the investigation. And we'll turn that over to you guys when we get much more detail.
Chief, let's talk a little bit about when these criminals are hitting these small businesses or businesses in general, or when they're robbing people. What does that do to our community? How does that impact some of these places?
Well, like the DA said, we really need to send a message to those individuals that are terrorizing our communities, and it doesn't matter One good thing about law enforcement down in this region, we all work together. We all try to protect one another, but we're going to protect our communities, regardless of what county you're in. You know, it's a message, and I don't want to sound disrespectful. I'm always respectful to families and victims. But you know what? It's time out for all this violence in all of our counties, and the DA just said it. You know, let's just do the right thing. Let's try to do that. And again, pray for our officers. People don't understand how difficult it is. You know, when you're involved in a shooting, they don't show up, you know, to work and say, well, you know what, I'm gonna get in shooting this today. You know, they're just trying to do their job, and just want people. If you get a command, you got a gun, you're robbing somebody, we roll up on you, drop the gun. Okay?
As far as, do you have an approximate number of how many robberies prior to this one? I know
multiple, and I don't want to speculate on it. You know, as we get through a few days and the investigation goes forward, we'll send it out. You know, how many robberies.
Do we have an approximate age on this suspect? Like
approximately 30 to 40 years old. Okay?
will you guys be releasing video of the robbery itself?
Always, and I can't speak for the other agencies, but I know our policy is within 30 days, officer involved shooting, we'll release it.
How long
Was he by himself during this process for all the other robberies?
Today it was by himself. Okay?
Is anyone else involved with him?
Not at this time. Okay? Anybody else?
How long has he been under surveillance?
Well, I know today, and that's part of the investigation. We'll release it to you a little bit later. But today, I know that the surveillance started again around 6 p.m. Okay.
And because he had been hitting so many places, is that why so many agencies decided to come together to put an end to this?
Yeah, and this is the message too. We said it, and it goes for Montgomery County, Harris County, Fort Bend County, this entire region. We're going to pull our resources together, and we're going to fight violent crime. We're really serious about that. Okay?
Do you guys believe it was just one person, or do you think that other people?
I think right now, tonight, it was one, but it could be involved with some other groups or other persons, but right now, he's by himself. Okay? All right? Thank y'all. All right.
Man. Hey, y'all. Hey, nice to see you, sir. All right. Hey, you guys. I don't know, man, but that DA, man, he's everything, you guys. I got hyped up listening to the district attorney. Montgomery County does not play. What's... Okay. Hey, shout out to Montgomery County. Lieutenant Spencer, too, man. I'm like starstruck right now, you guys. Yes. Oh, my goodness. This is so cool. Dude, that district attorney, we need him because we got empathetic. Our district attorney's office is empathetic to criminals, dude. Oh, my God. It's very sympathetic, I want to say. Oh, my goodness, you guys. That was kind of like refreshing. We need that kind of justice in Harris County. Ooh, clone him. Clone that DA. Man, that DA is badass. Man, we need a DA like that. We're getting robbed. Oh my God. Hey, well, there goes my my little 2 cents. Listen to Thea Grizzy, man. I work around this stuff all day long, friends. We got too much. Our county has a lot of bloodshed. Montgomery County does not play. They don't want that shit over here. They don't want that crap. I like that DA, girl.
Oh my God,
girl,
how refreshing.
I know. We need to hear that. We need that same kind.
Yes, that
girl,
energy. That
who
energy.
is that man?
He's a DA here at Montgomery County.
¿Cómo se llama?
Libby.
Oh,
DA Libby.
DA Libby, man. Dang, man. We need this. We need people to have sympathy for the victims, to have, compassion for the community. We don't need them to cradle these criminals. We need a district attorney just like that. And you know what? Y'all can protest in downtown all day long, but if you don't take your protest to the voting booth, friends, it's out. And I know you guys are voting with ego and not with logic. We got to stop voting. Oh, it's our kind. Vote them in. Oh, it's our people, man. Our people sometimes don't look out for us. They don't care. Stop voting because it's somebody of the same, last name or whatever stupidity. Please, friends, use your rationale. We need leadership like that, and you guys are turning them down. The good ones, you turn down, and then you bring in all these other people, and they don't care. Ooh. Love it. I can't wait to watch this video all over again, friends. Let me be right back. Reporting live here in Oak Ridge. It's your girl, Grizzy. Back to you.